I need to clarify something. It is not an early release. It is a reassignment. She is still in custody. She has an ankle bracelet, electronic monitoring, and she's confined to her home.
It might be a big house. It sure is not the big house. Paris Hilton's so-called reassignment to house arrest has plenty of people saying that is so not hot. Chuck Nice is a stand-up comic who appears on VH1's Best Week Ever. Does it get any better than this for you?
This is awesome. In a way, I'm very glad that this has happened. Okay,
Yeah.
because I almost felt sorry for Paris Hilton. I almost started to have feelings of compassion for her.
What, at the MTV Awards?
Yeah, and you know,
she was booed.
Yeah, she was booed and everything.
Yeah.
And I started to feel sorry, and I'm glad this has happened because I feared the public backlash for my compassion. Now I can go back to hating her like everybody else. So this is really a good thing as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, a medical release. What kind of hogwash is this?
Medical, you know, here's what I didn't realize. I mean, medical release makes sense because, you know, herpes flare-ups can be very uncomfortable. I don't care. Hey, listen, I don't care if you're in prison or not. Herpes is very uncomfortable.
Stop it. That's just harsh. That is. I'm gonna be very proud. That is not the reflection here of MSNBC Network.
No. She was on her website. She's on record as saying that she has a prescription for Valtrex. Now, as far as I'm concerned, you don't take those for headaches. So.
Well, look, she was visited by a psychiatrist. We know that.
Right. Who said that she was a basket case because she was locked up. I got news for you. Anybody who's locked up is going a little crazy, but I'll tell you the guys that are really going crazy are the guys that have the potential to become somebody else's girlfriend. You know, she was locked up by herself. You know, how crazy could you really be?
Yeah.
How could that really make you crazy?
Apparently, Entertainment Tonight said that she had some kind of a rash.
Yes, and I believe that rash was present before she went into prison. You know, I'm just going out on a limb.
You're just going out on a limb here. What kind of jokes are you going to make about this?
You know, I think they write themselves. You know, some of it is a little sad because I don't think she realizes, you know, when you make a statement like, I hope that people have learned from my ordeal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's really a very glib statement to make at a time like this. I did learn something, though. I learned it was a mistake for me not to be born loaded. That's what I learned. I can't stand my parents right now for being born poor, okay? Because here's the new rule. First, you're born loaded, then you can drive loaded, and that's the way it works.
Apparently so. So do you feel at all sorry for her? Are you going to let up at all?
Not anymore.
Like she's just fair game?
You know who I feel sorry for?
She didn't do herself any favors. She should have stayed in jail.
She should have stayed in jail. The person I feel sorry for right now is Charles Manson because he's applying for weekend release. And I don't think he's going to get it. And as far as I'm concerned, that's a travesty.
Charles Manson, oh, please, helter skelter.
I don't know why they didn't put her on work release. You know, jail all day, party all night. That would have worked.
Okay, Chuck Nice. I got to straighten up here.
Yes.
Straighten up and fly right, so we're going to have to boot you off the set. That's all I have to say about that. Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Okay.